Zioni's Healthy Hair Care, also known as Wigs by Zioni's. And today I'm going to show you how I put on a wig. To be honest, I'm very lazy. I'm not a chick that puts on a full face of makeup. I'm not a chick that's gonna do my hair for hours on end. And I am actually a hairstylist, been one for 20 years. But because of this pandemic, I ended up going on ahead and making wigs again. My daughter has sickle cell anemia, and it was just too much of a risk for me to go back to work. And so I myself used to never really wear wigs. As you can see, I have a lot of hair, and I actually always keep my hair short because, again, like I said, I'm pretty lazy. I'm a mother, I'm a wife, I have my own business, and so that's a lot on my plate, and I'm just not that girl, to be honest. It took a lot for me to even want to put on these lashes and this eyeliner, and boo, my liner rarely ever comes out right. So yeah, so when I decided to make the wigs, I wanted it to be as easy as possible, and for women more like me that, you know, just kind of maybe want a different thing. I do like to change my hair a lot. I do like to change it up, but I don't want to have to do a whole lot of work, just being honest. So another thing is that I didn't really care for all the glue and all of that across edges because, one, your edges are very fragile, but two, I'm not about to take all that off every night. I don't want to have to sleep pretty, which is why I stopped wearing pixie cuts. When I tell you I have become lazy, I mean that. But I know there's a lot of us out there that don't feel like doing all that. Or you might have problems with your skin irritation. Right now, I'm having issues right in here, something with my allergies, I don't know. So that's another thing I gotta deal with, and exactly. So anyways, today I'm going to show you how I put my wigs on. I will start a blog called Wisdom, Wine, and Wigs Wednesdays. Well, we'll just be talking about different topics while I put on a new wig or just change up how I wear a wig. But right now, I'm gonna show you how easy it is that I put on my wigs. So as you can see, I wet my hair earlier this morning. It's starting to dry out. It's this big old frizzy thing. So what I do when I'm getting ready to go somewhere, I just add a little water to mine so I can comb it out. Now I did comb it out earlier, so it wouldn't be so crazy. But I don't want it soaking wet, I just want it wet enough. And then all I do for myself is, oh, before I start, let me tell you what I have here. I have my brush. Amazing. When I was doing hair, I combed out all my, especially natural clients, with this brush, starting with the ends first and working my way up to the root. Amazing brush. You can find it on Instagram. I forget the name of it. I will try to put the information down below, but amazing Detangler brush. Another thing that I have is just some hairpins so I can pin. Matter of fact, I'm not even gonna braid my hair. Now, if you have thicker hair than I do, you probably will have to actually cornrow pretty tight down to the root so that you get as much of a flat surface as possible. Again, I'm lazy. I may not wear this wig even the whole day. I may wear it just for today. I may want to wear it for the next couple of days, but when I'm ready to take it down, I don't want to have to do a whole lot of work. So again, pins, and then I have my cap that I put on. I'm not gonna be doing the whole melt and all that because I'm not taking that off. So I have my cap. I have my wig grip. Now again, I'm not getting paid for any endorsements or nothing, but I did buy this from the Wig Fix. I think it's called the Reed Natural. Amazing. So I don't like to have bands in my wigs. I don't have any like clips or anything really. The only thing I really have is a comb, and I wear my wig fix. Amazing. Another thing that I have is I do put a little bit of this just on my edges. That's it. Not through my whole head or anything like that. Just a little bit on my edges. And then I'm going to have a little bit of powder foundation. I don't wear foundation on a regular basis. I don't wear foundation ever. I think the last time I wore, no I didn't. I was gonna say at my wedding, but I told her I didn't want all that because I'm not gonna take it off. Jenny gonna go sleep. Yeah, when it's time to go to bed, I'm just going to sleep. So this is going to be for my wig. You'll see why in a minute. And then another thing you will learn about me is I have a ton of makeup brushes. And I don't know why. Because the only thing I wear is eye makeup, which I didn't do today because I didn't. And so you'll find that I'll use a bunch of brushes that have nothing to do with what is this? A jumbo powder brush? I guess this works because I am about to use powder. I don't even know what this is for. But guess what? I'm gonna dust this on my closure cap. So anyway, back to what I was doing. Another thing, the wigs that I make are closure wigs. So I don't use any frontals because I don't want to have to glue and do all of that. They're made with mesh dome caps, and so that it fits snug, it fits like a dome cap, and I'm comfortable for the day, and I don't have to worry about adjusting too much. I don't have to worry about all of that. So again, if you're a simple girl, get with my wigs. So let me get back to what I was doing. While I'm doing this, I'll just be kind of giving you some background of who I am. So I'm originally from the West Coast. I'm a mother of, I have 2 biological kids, but I have several stepchildren. I have been married twice. This is my 2nd marriage. And in my first marriage, I have 3 girls, and that are my stepdaughters. They're wonderful and beautiful and now grown and giving us grandbabies. But I'm not a grandma, I'm a G-mama. So, and then I have my 2 biological. One, my oldest is my son, and he is one of the funniest people I know. Young and learning himself, and you know, as a mother, you just kind of gotta let that happen. And but for the most part, doing a pretty good job. Now, as you can see, I'm not even, you see my twist when I tell you these are half-ass. But again, I don't know how long I'll be wearing this, whether it be for the whole day, sometimes halfway through the day. Not because my wig feels any kind of way, but I don't feel like dealing with hair. And this wig that I'm about to put on is a long wig, and this is the longest I've grown my hair in a few years. But anyways, back to my kids. I have my daughter who has sickle cell. She will be turning 16 in a couple of weeks. Great young lady, crazy as all outdoors. You'll probably see her because she's so busy trying to tell me what I should and shouldn't be doing for YouTube and whatnot else. And she got me stuck on all these different people playing video games. I just like everything. And so, yeah. And then I have my 2 newest babies from this marriage who are 10 and 13. And it's so cool to watch them grow up. They are the greatest kids. I mean, so polite, sweet. I mean, they're kids, so, you know, they try to get over and do what they do. But for the most part, these kids are the greatest. I've been blessed in major ways. I mean, a lot of people have bad stories to tell about blended families. And to be honest, I had one too when I was younger. I had a stepmom who didn't really care for me all that much. And, you know, there was some issues there. But at the end of the day, it's funny because as I've grown as an adult and have had my own stepkids, I can see how she was put in positions where it was like, it takes a special person to love another person's kid unconditionally. And everybody doesn't have that in them. So as I have grown, I've realized that, you know, so there was probably some tough stuff for her. But at the same time, when you're an adult, you have to be the bigger person, and you have to be able to get over yourself and understand that these children are going through something major. Like, it's a big change to have to deal with, you know, a new adult in their life, or their parents not being together anymore. It's a lot. But anyways, say all that to say, I have been blessed with a major blended family. And so I have my wonderful husband. He is the greatest. He has supported me so much in this, and every time I felt doubtful about anything, he's had my back and was like, girl, quit tripping. So I had to quit tripping. I am not doing this neatly. I'm not. And, you know, depending on probably what your wig is, I'm doing this for my type of wig, which is a glueless closure wig. I'm not doing anything that's going to be extra special. It doesn't need to be down real tight. My cap is going to do most of that for me. Now, if you probably have like obviously a frontal or a 360 or a full lace wig where everything needs to be really flat, this is not the tutorial for you. This is for my easy laid back chicks that ain't trying to do a whole lot. All I did was bring the rest of my twists together, and I'm just pinning them back up to themselves. And so, I don't know if you can see this. Let me see if I can turn around. Not neat, not pretty. We don't care though, because it's not gonna be seen. We're gonna take this shining gem, and I'm just gonna take just a little bit and just go right here across my edges. Now, to be honest, I like this gel because it doesn't dry really hard. I'm able to just comb it out or brush it out. Again, like I said, tomorrow, depending on how I'm feeling, I may not even wear a wig, but I'm able to maybe just wet my hair and a little bit and style it. So as you can see, I'm just gonna take this back. Now, my wig has a right part, and so you could actually do a little part. Let's see. Look how lazy I'm being. Do you see me? It's not even a real part. You hear me? Do you hear me? This is for the quick and lazy folks. Again, if your hair is thicker than mine, or if you have 4C hair, I'm not gonna sit here and act like, oh, all you gotta do, because I know it is harder. There's a little more work involved. My daughter she doesn't necessarily have, she has a mixture of hair. She has like 4C, it's all over the place. But for her, this wouldn't be as easy, or it may be poofier for her if she was to do something like this. So for her, we do have to end up cornrowing her hair back so that she has a flatter base. So the next thing I'm gonna do after I've done my part, let's just clean that up. And baby, do you see them grays? Talk about illusions. I should be a magician. Oh wait. Okay, so then I'm gonna take this back. And I like to have just a little bit of my hairline out. Like this. So as you can see, I'm kind of flat. Yeah. Then I'm going to take my Wig Grip, And I kind of mimic the same thing, maybe a little closer to the hairline. Girl, we halfway there. You really could do this in the car. I have done this in the car. So, story time. One time I wore this wig and I put a band in it because I was like, let me see what it feels like with a band. No, ma'am. No, ma'am. I started getting a headache. I don't care how much I adjusted it. I think I don't like stuff on my hair. And I kind of like this because it's so loose, it doesn't really feel like anything. I actually forget it's there. But this one day, that band, baby, no. So see, this is why I don't really care about the part all that much, because you really can't see my part. But yeah, so in the car, I took it off, cut the band out. It was looking like this, riding in the car with my husband. Turned around and I was banging again. I mean, I'm banging like this. Why are you playing? But anyways, okay, so next thing we'll do, so you see my wig, the closure. We're gonna take our foundation and I'm gonna take my big ass brush. And you probably don't need a brush this big, but I feel like I never use this brush for anything because I don't do makeup. My friend, who I will be also promoting her business, which I plan on promoting a lot of black businesses, not just black businesses, anybody's business, but definitely black businesses. But she's an esthetician, and she's my esthetician and the bomb, and a bomb makeup artist. And she gets mad at me all the time because I never follow what she tells me to do, but she knows me. I'm lazy. She's like, you're gonna need to do this at night and this and this and this. I'm like, She's like, I know you're not listening, but I have to tell you. I'm like, I understand. I do the same with my clients. I tell them what they should do. I know they ain't gonna do it, but at least you can't say I didn't tell you. So anyways, I put some foundation on there. And then what I'm gonna do, you really could just do it in the part where you have a part. You don't necessarily have to do it all over. But if you kind of don't, if you like to switch it up a little bit, you could do it all over. So, as you can see, it's not a whole lot. Oh, can you see that? Yeah. So, if you see, you can see where I mainly put it, right across the front and down that part. So, now we're gonna put on our wig. If you had a band, you would put the band on first and the wig would sit like this, and then you would pull this over it. Usually I have a comb just in the back, but this one I don't. Again, this really works wonders. I don't really have to do a whole lot with this, but especially my shorter wigs, I usually have a comb just so I don't want it to be able to lift up. So, okay. Ooh, my stomach must be hungry. And then I'm pull this. You see the closure right there? So the next step that I would probably do is sometimes what I'll do. Now, I don't like baby hair, and a lot of people do. This is where you would do your little baby hairs and do all that over it. You can already see like me just kind of blending it down how it looks, but I don't really do all that. I will put a little bit of this gel here, just a little bit, just a little bit. And then I'll go back. I'm not gonna have it up like this. If I had it up, I would definitely fix it better, but I don't plan on having this up like this. And I'll just go across, right across my edge. And then now I feel awkward with long hair, to be honest, because I don't really wear long hair anymore. And my stomach's hungry, y'all. It's the morning time and I really just only drink coffee, but like my kids, it likes to show out when I got company. And so yeah, I don't really care for long hair on me, but as you can see, I will just like pull this down to look a little more natural. And that's it. I guess I need some lipstick or something, huh? Got all this hair going on these dry ass lips. But that's it. That's really all. And really, okay, hold on. I'm gonna cut this because I don't know what's happening. Something's like pulling out. Oh, that's what's happening. Did you hear my stomach? Like my damn kids just acting up. Now, I don't never eat breakfast, but you know what? I'm recording, so it's like, let me be up here. What's up, everybody? Fupa in the house. Hold on. But this is it. Simple. Ready to go. This is me. It seemed like it took a long time, but really it's because I was just talking to y'all. But for the most part, steps that we did: pulled our hair back in messy twists, pinned them up, put on our stocking cap, put on our wig grip, slapped on the wig, styled it, put a little foundation on, and that's it. So this is how I do my wigs. Simple, easy, and I'm done. All right. Hopefully you like this, and I plan on having more videos for you guys, whether it just be talking and putting on a wig, discussing different things, showing you different ways to style your wigs. If you have any topics that you'd like to talk about, feel free to comment. If you see things that I could do better, comment on that too. I'm always down for learning something new. And please subscribe and like this. All right, y'all have a great day, and enjoy your wig. I might wear this all day. I'm feeling kind of jazzy.